And we are following breaking news this afternoon. 3 Kansas City, Missouri police officers have been shot but are recovering in the hospital after several exchanges of gunfire with a man believed to be connected to the murder of a local graduate student. Police have been on the hunt since pai was killed in a robbery at a friend's restaurant last Saturday. Today's events started at a motel off 40 Highway near 435. That's where undercover detectives were making contact with the suspect, and he opened fire. We have team coverage to bring you the full story. Let's get out first to Nathan VICKERS live at the motel where this all started today. And Nathan, were there other people at that motel when the shooting started?
Amy, there's at least a dozen people staying here at the Skyview Motel. You can see it back there behind me. This all happened on back just a little bit farther from what we can see there. But people told us they could hear shouting and gunfire around noon. This is an extended stay motel right off the highway, and police say 2 undercover officers had been watching the suspect here. When they encountered him, he opened fire, wounding 2 officers. Then he and another person drove off. Officers later found that vehicle and arrested the other person involved. Now, here at Skyview, people staying in other rooms told us they heard the gunshots and took cover.
I took cover in my bathroom. That's the safest place you can go, you know, when stuff like that happens. So, but yeah, it was very frightening.
Police say that the 2 officers shot here at Skyview were taken to a nearby hospital and that they're currently being treated. Reporting live in Kansas City, Nathan VICKERS, KCTV 5 News.
All right, Nathan, thanks very much for that. And that situation continued about 1.5 miles away inside a house at East 30th and Topping, where the man exchanged shots with police several times, wounding that 3rd officer. Our Marcel Clarke joins us from that location. And Marcel, what's happening out there now?
Yeah, Amy, a lot going on right behind me. And actually, about an hour ago, police set up this crime tape to continue their investigation. Further down, they're looking into that house to make sure it is completely cleared and this neighborhood is good to go. Like you just mentioned, this is right next to 30th and Topping. This is where the suspect was shot and killed, and the 3rd officer was shot. I do want to let you know this is as close to the scene as we can get. And I've been in touch with police all day long, and they tell us that several blocks of this neighborhood is blocked off for the investigation. We also got the chance to speak with neighbors in the area, and this is what they say they heard.
Oh, it was several. It was one right after the other. It was like it was, you know, it wasn't like 1 or 2. It was boom, 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 boom. All I can think of is, you know, if the stray bullet hit, then it can go anywhere, because what goes out comes in.
Honestly, I just know the police had my street blocked off, and there's a couple gunshots. You know, the kids heard it, thought it was somebody knocking on the door. Come to find out they've been chasing this dude close to most of the day.
A long day for police and investigators. We know that suspect in the shooting barricaded himself in a home in this neighborhood before he was shot and killed. Now, this was after that surveillance search where the other 2 officers Nathan just talked about were shot. Police have been here for hours now, and they tell us they're not looking for any other suspects at this time. But of course, we'll let you know if anything else changes. Reporting live, Marcel Clarke, KCTV 5 News.
All right, Marcel, thank you. Law enforcement from across the region have been reaching out in support of the wounded officers. Here are just a few of their messages. Topeka Police Chief Bill Cochran tweeted this: "On behalf of the Topeka Police, we would like to send our thoughts and prayers to Kansas City Police. We stand with our brothers and sisters in blue." Lenexa Police made this post saying the department was thinking about our blue family, Kansas City Police, this afternoon and hopeful for a speedy recovery of their wounded officers. And the Clay County Sheriff's Office said they are thankful the 3 Kansas City police officers who were shot are expected to survive. Our thoughts are with those officers, their families, and our brothers and sisters in blue. So to recap that breaking news for you, 3 officers have been shot, but thankfully all are expected to recover. They were wounded by a man being investigated in connection to the death of UMKC student pai. 1 person is in custody tonight. The suspected shooter is dead. We'll have much more for you tonight on KCTV 5 News at 10.